Hi, everyone. My name is Alex, and I'm one of the dietitians here at Stanford Health Care. And today I'm going to be talking to you about 10 ways to flavor your food without salt. First, I want to briefly discuss what is sodium. Sodium is a mineral found in salt, and it can help our cells uptake nutrients and water. It helps our muscles contract. It helps our nerves carry messages between the brain and body, and it also helps balance our body's fluids and regulates blood pressure. Speaking of blood pressure, decreasing sodium may help with improved blood pressure control and can help slow the progress of chronic kidney disease. Too much salt intake can also cause swelling or fluid around the lungs and heart. Did you know that 1 teaspoon of salt has 2,300 milligrams of sodium? 2,300 milligrams of sodium is the recommended intake per day. And the measuring spoon pointed with the red arrow is an example of what 2,300 milligrams of sodium or 1 teaspoon of salt looks like. Next, I want to let you know about 10 different ways to flavor foods without salt. First, you can try adding citrus to your meals. Lemon or lemon zest, lime or lime zest can add nice flavor to your foods and brighten your meal. Secondly, you can try a tangy or sour alternative, something like vinegar, maybe malt vinegar, balsamic vinegar, white vinegar, rice vinegar, apple cider vinegar, or white wine vinegar. These are all great options to add different flavors to your food without adding salt. You can also try adding herbs to your foods. Things like cilantro, dill, basil, they add a lot of flavor to your foods without any salt. I also love adding mint to my water to give it extra flavor. You can also try adding aromatics to your food to help give it more flavor. Aromatics are something that add aroma to your food. Example of aromatics are garlic and ginger, carrots, celery, onions, bell peppers. All of these things can help flavor your foods without adding salt. And if you can handle the heat, you can also try adding peppers, things like jalapenos, chilies, paprika, black or white pepper can add a nice spice to your food without needing to add salt. You can also try using low sodium condiments like low sodium or no added salt yellow mustard or stone ground mustard. These are great things to add to homemade dressings to reduce your salt intake, and even great condiments to add to different homemade marinades to reduce your salt intake. Next, I would love to let you know about an alternative to soy sauce. Soy sauce has a lot of salt, and there's an alternative called coconut aminos. Coconut aminos come from the sap of a coconut plant and have about a third less sodium than regular soy sauce. Coconut aminos also have a naturally sweet taste and can be used as an alternative to teriyaki sauce for a great low sodium option. I also love adding flavorful liquids like unsalted chicken broth or low sodium chicken broth or low sodium vegetable broth or beef broth to different grains and rices. Boiling your rice or your quinoa in a flavorful liquid can add a lot of natural flavor without having to add extra salt to your meal. Next, ingredients that are umami or savory can also add a lot of flavor to your meals. Umami foods are things like mushrooms and nutritional yeast, which can add a nice cheesy flavor to your meal with hardly any additional salt. Last but not least, I wanted to mention that cooking methods are another way to flavor your meals without salt. Roasting or grilling vegetables or charring vegetables can add a nice sweet flavor to your vegetables and change the flavor profile without adding salt. Lastly, I just wanted to end on this slide, a recap of 10 ways to flavor your foods without salt. Feel free to take a picture of this slide or take notes down, and I look forward to you trying a new way to flavor your meals without salt.